Greetings, sports fans. ASMR Sports. Back in your business. Recently I was out and about and I saw a sign for a garage sale, which, you know, I always want to go to garage sales, but it kind of seems like you gotta be there at the ass crack of dawn, or you're not going to get anything good. But I did roll up to this one garage sale, even though it was not anywhere near the beginning of, when it started, because it was like the middle of the afternoon, or kind of, it was about midday, I think. And I had some time to kill, so I was like, alright, let me just see what they got. So I rolled up, and can I just, I feel like when I lived on the East Coast, I never really saw garage sales, mostly because where I lived, it was basically like apartments or very expensive houses, neither of which was very likely to have garage sales. But in the Midwest, where kind of most people live in single-family housing, much more modest single-family housing than on the East Coast. There are lots of garage sales during the warmer months, but the worst thing ever, in my opinion, is you go to a garage sale and it's a bunch of old ladies' clothes, like kitchenware, which, I'm not opposed to kitchenware, knives and dishes and stuff, but it's like a lot of crap that you really don't want. Like glass and like ceramic knickknacks and like tchotchkes that nobody wants. Yeah, just like cheesy, like decorational kind of garbage that I'm just like, what the hell? Like the idea of what I'm looking for when I go to a garage sale is like toys, preferably like old toys, and anything like pop culture, like I don't know, like a hat from some 80s band or something. Anything 80s or like 70s would be cool, or even 90s, early 90s. And of course, sports cards would be awesome, or Pokemon even. Since I used to not be into Pokemon, I would just probably pass over Pokemon cards if I saw them, but now I'd be pretty excited to find them. But I don't know, I rarely see any of that stuff. So I did, anyways, wanted to, pick up a few items and then maybe do a video about them. So I spent $1.75 on the 3 items you'll see here. And that'll be one of the cheaper videos I've ever made. I'm opening these like packs of cards that used to be $4 and now they're $12, and you do 2 of them and suddenly you're 24 deep in the crapper, to do a video. It's nice to find some things that are interesting to show and to talk about that are much cheaper than sports cards. So I often am asking myself, what can I do for content that isn't going to cost me an arm and a leg? So I bought a couple things at this garage sale. Really, the only thing that wasn't old ladies' clothes, kitchenware, crappy knickknacks, is what I bought. So I'll show you these and maybe talk about why I bought them. But so this is a great piece here, I think. Actually, I mean, who knows if these have any value? I kind of doubt it, but clearly the Harlem Globetrotters are 70s and 80s phenomenon, and these are unopened, which is anything new and unopened catches my eye. Like sometimes, actually, it's funny because I I went to another garage sale later, hoping I could find more stuff to add to the pile here, but there's just a bunch of crap, and I actually had been to this garage sale before, and actually both times I went to it, one item caught my eye. It was like a VHS tape that was still in its, sealed package. And I understand that those can actually be valuable if it's the right one, But I don't know, it was kind of, I can't remember what movie it was. I feel like it was Rudy, but I don't think it was. It was like kind of from that era, but it wasn't Rudy, otherwise I probably would have bought it. But anyways, these are new, although no, like header card or cardboard thing saying anything about them, so they're kind of, there's some cardboard backing in here, but it's just plain white cardboard to give them some support. So I don't know, I haven't looked these up on eBay or anything, but these do look official. They have the registered trademark symbol, which either means they're counterfeit or they're, licensed stuff. And of course, licensed, sports stuff is always going to be of interest to somebody somewhere. So I picked these up. I don't know, maybe I would actually use them. Halloween's coming up, so maybe I could be a Harlem Globetrotter, get a pair of shorts, a headband, a couple of these guys, and you got yourself a costume, baby. But I don't know, I thought those were cool for $25. I mean, come on. That's the kind of thing you could throw up as a decoration, in your man cave or something. Who doesn't like the Harlem Globetrotters? So next up I saw this, they had actually a small little pile of old Sims games, and these are all PC games, so I'll need a Windows PC to play them. And I was thinking I have an old Windows PC, that should be adequate to play this. I can't imagine it's too demanding. This does look quite old, and this is actually pretty early, right? Like, it's only the second Sims game, so it's probably pretty, like, simple graphics-wise. But anyways, they had two of these, they had three Sims games. It was this one, Sims 2. The other one was like a holiday Sims game, and I thought, well, I don't want a holiday-themed one. And the third one, I actually thought was the most interesting. It was like, sort of like a, like you own your own business, like you own a store, and that's the Sim. But I opened up the case and there was no disc in there, so obviously wasn't going to buy that one. They were all 50 cents each. Anyways, I did notice if I saw a year, okay, 2005. So definitely, pretty old. Anyways, I don't know, I thought if I got this, it might motivate me, so to get this PC, this PC that I mentioned, was wow, there's actually oh, wait a minute, there's like 3 discs here. Wow, I wonder if I'm gonna see, oh no, it's multiple discs, so disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4, wow. So there's 4 discs, that's a lot of, man. I guess this was like sort of DVD era, so they had to use a ton of CD-ROMs instead of one DVD. Wow, that's pretty crazy. But anyways, this PC that I have actually was an old PC that was from my work that I set up at some point, but somebody else used it, so I don't know if I'm gonna have the login for it, so that could be a problem. So I might have to like figure out how to do a kind of a wipe of the hard drive, which if it was a Mac, no problem, but it's a PC, I don't know how that F to wipe a drive like that you can't log into. I mean, I guess I could, I can boot from an external drive, but actually I don't know how to set up like a boot disk on a Windows for a Windows computer. So yeah, it's complicated. There's just nothing but a security thing in there. So anyways, yeah, I thought this might motivate me to get some use out of that PC, which is just sitting in one of my closets and might otherwise just completely ignored. I can't remember if it has a CD-ROM or not, but I do have an external like DVD, CD drive, so I can use that. But I don't know, I might do a video on like sort of setting that up and getting this installed and then like playing it. I don't think I've ever played a Sims game for more than like maybe 2 minutes. So that'll be a new experience for me. Alright, I turned one of the mics down because that heat was on. The mic right up here. By the way, I was thinking, like, I have these two mics, you know, one is kind of up here and then one's just right by my mouth, my head. I was thinking, like, because I was watching a Binaural Eats video and he has those two mics. He has like these like little pencil mics on either side of him, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I bet I could do that. Although I think I need a mixer that has like a pan setting, you know, like left, right in the stereo field. And the current mixer I have right now does not do that. It's very simple. I'll show you my mixer that I use. That's a Yamaha, like little 6-channel job. So you gotta get like, I think like at least a 10-channel, maybe a 12-channel Yamaha mixer before you get pan on there, and then I can do stereo mics. But I don't know if I'll ever get that motivated to do it. Last thing I got, which is the most expensive, but that I think will give us a little bit more of an opportunity to explore, is this pop trivia game, which has the Kohl's sticker on the back. Without a price, I can't imagine this cost too much. Probably was like $10 or something, but probably more than $1, I'll tell you that much. And they had a few of these pop trivia, you know, card games. Gosh, what were they? One was like, I think maybe like music or something. I can't remember what the third one was, if there was a third one, but then this one was pop trivia. That seemed kind of cool to me. So it's just a bunch of cards and questions. Kind of reminds me of those Topps trivia battle cards that I've opened before on this channel. Alright, so it's got the Q and the A on the same card, which is a little bit insane. Hopefully you guys didn't read that first one, but just in case, I'm gonna take it off. Alright. Jesus, these are hard. In 1984, an opera by Philip Glass was premiered about an Egyptian pharaoh. Which one? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so this is not going to be very helpful because it gives you multiple choice. So you're supposed to read it to another person, and then it's got the correct answer identified. So it's actually much harder without the multiple choice, but that's the way we're going to have to do it. I want to do some of these, so let me see if I can get one or two of these here out of like 10. I don't know. How old was Britney Spears when she released her debut single? I'm going to say 16. I'm pretty sure she was 16, like sort of, when her single was, charting. But she might have been like 15 when it released or something, but I'm going to say 16. Wow, 17. Okay, I would have got that wrong, even with the multiple choice. Alright, fair enough. Which band released the albums Blood Sugar Sex Magic? Well, come on, that's easy. Red Hot Chili Peppers, baby. When I was a kid, or when I was in high school, I guess, Blood Sugar Sex Magic was very big. That was around 94 when I graduated high school. Yes, I'm an old man, I apologize. So yeah, I listened to that a lot while I played like Sega Genesis. In fact, it's kind of funny how when I hear songs from that album, I like sort of think of the games that I played on the Sega, which I can't remember what they were, but I can sort of see them in my mind's eye. All right, what colors were New Order's Mondays? I don't know, blue. Well, there you go. Okay, New Orders. What was Bruce Springsteen known as? Well, this is going to be hard to. What was his? What were some of his nicknames? Let me think. Oh man, I can't think of any, but I know he's got one. The Boss. Duh. Jeez. My addled mind is becoming useless. Alright, famously Whitney Houston sang which national anthem? Which national anthem during the Gulf War of the United States national anthem? But what I mean, which is the Star Spangled Banner? Like, what a weird question. That is such a weird question. I mean, it's kind of like, don't know what they're talking about. Like, what do you mean, which national anthem? I mean, there is only one national anthem of the United States. I hate to tell you. And it is called the Star Spangled Banner, but it's not like they're asking what's the name of the United States' national anthem. They're sort of presupposing there are multiple national anthems, which there are for different countries, but who would ever say that she was, singing the Canadian national anthem during the Gulf War? Nobody would say that, so that's a really dumb question, I have to say, but this is a Kohl's game, so it actually was just sold at Kohl's, but who the hell, well, I don't know, it doesn't have any, I feel like Kohl's probably did actually, at least commission this game. Right, what is the Red Hot Chili Peppers bass player known as? That's obviously Flea. That's an easy one. A couple of Red Hot Chili Pepper questions here right off the bat. So the Edge is is he the drummer for U2? Or like, I think he's the drummer, or else he's the bass player, but I can't remember which instrument he plays. The 90s single A Whole New World came from which album? Oh, that was Aladdin. Aladdin, indeed. That's no problem. I should have been making a pile. Well, I can make a pile of the ones I got. Alright, I'm going to give me the Star Spangled Banner one because that's just dumb. Didn't get the Boss. Because my brain is all got blue. Got Red Hot Chili Peppers. Did not get Britney. Did not get that one. We did not do that one, so this is the ones we got. This is what we did not get. Okay, so we'll tally them up here. The Steps song Tragedy was originally a hit for which band? I have no idea. Bee Gees, okay. Did not get that one. Uh-oh. What was Grandmaster Flash's seminal 1982 album called? Oh boy. I don't even know. Yeah, I wouldn't even have gotten that with the choices. So boy, we're falling behind here. Cypress Hill were named after a neighborhood in which city? Oh man, that's a great question. Cypress Hill. Where is Cypress Hill? Where are those guys from? The West Coast or the East Coast? I feel like they gotta be West Coast because they're really into like blunts. But I don't know where exactly they're from. So like Los Angeles seems like an obvious choice. Obviously, Los Angeles was, kind of the rap epicenter of the West Coast rappers. I mean, really, like, where else in California were they from? Other than LA and its various suburbs. I don't know. I'm gonna say Los Angeles. Oh, yes, good deductive reasoning there. Okay. Kylie Minogue initially found fame in which which soap opera? Ooh, well, I feel like it was I think she's from Australia. So I feel like it was a soap opera that was in that country, which we probably would not have heard of, but I don't know. I might be wrong about that, so I guess I'll say Guiding Light. Yeah, Neighbors, like, these are all, actually I feel like EastEnders is, like, English. Prisoner Cell Block H. Yeah, so these are all, foreign soap operas that nobody in the United States would have ever heard of. So that's unfair, but whatever. It's like, well, I guess, she was relevant to the U.S. Music market, so maybe it's fair game. Alright, let's do the next one. Michael Jackson was known for wearing a single sparkly garment. What is it? It's a glove. It's a white glove. Yes. Alright, Cordozar. Calvin Broadus Jr. is more commonly known as who? Of course, that's Snoop Doggy Dogg. Which singer released the song Criminal in 1995? Fiona Apple. Wow, I haven't thought about or heard her name in a while. There you go, very nice. What was the Traveling Wilburys' first album called? Gosh, I don't really think I Traveling Wilburys Volume 1. Okay. Released in 1987, what was Pink Floyd's first album without Roger Waters called? Oh man. I don't know. Momentary Lapse of Reason. Okay. I'll have to go listen to that album because I feel like I would recognize, some of the songs. I mean, I'm not really a Pink Floyd guy, but I'm pretty sure that like one or two of the songs off there charted and that, I would have heard them on the radio. Alright, in which year did Pink Floyd release the film version of The Wall? I have no idea. 1984? 82? Well, my choice was at least on the list. Okay. I wish there was an easier way to... Okay. According to Smiths, which monarch is dead? Boy, well, it's gotta be the king or the queen. I'm gonna say the queen. Indeed. Another one for the winner pile. Wait a minute, I put the Pink Floyd one in the... I didn't get that one either. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. There we go. I was putting them in the wrong pile there for a minute. Okay. Here we go. Which rapper released the song It Was a Good Day in 1993? That's gotta be Dr. Dre. Oh no, it was Ice Cube. Yes. Good save. Oh man, I'm sorry. I saw some of the wrong answers. I didn't see the right one. Actually, I didn't see them, but they were shown, so you probably saw them. What was the name of the 9-minute song released by Oasis in 1998? Oh gosh. Oasis. I don't know. Wonderwall is the only song I can think of by them all around the world. Okay. Culture Club were known for singing about what animal? Chameleon. Karma, chameleon. Alright, the song In the Air Tonight is known for which instrument? That's, of course, the drums, which is the main instrument of Phil Collins, whose song that was. By the way, let's talk about this for a little bit. So, I fancy myself a Phil Collins fan. I actually really like, most of his 80s stuff. And the In the Air Tonight, which is an awesome song that everybody everybody who loves 80s music, at least appreciates if they don't love, is this really sort of dark, very emotive song with the killer, like drum drop. Quite a bit, quite a far, like you have to wait for this, moment, this apex when the drums come in. If you've never heard this song, which I suspect many people maybe have not, just because, if you're young, maybe you just haven't, you should listen to it, put it on your headphones, turn the lights down, close your eyes, feel the song. There's a rumor about this song that it's about like Phil Collins' brother drowning and like nobody helping him, and Phil Collins being pissed off at the guy that let him drown, and I had heard that for many years, and that's the kind of thing that like pre-internet, because this song is from like 1982, I think, pre-internet, you hear that rumor from, your friend Joe's cousin, twice removed or something, and, you have no way to verify it unless you ask other people or something like that. But it was a rumor that was around for a very long time, and I had heard that for many years. Anyways, I looked it up once, and Phil Collins says, no, that's ridiculous. The song's about nothing. It's just like, it's a song he wrote. Just words kind of came. That was it. So, hope that's information you all can benefit from. Here we go. Which smash hit charity concert was played at Wembley? It's got to be Live Aid. Yeah, Live Aid. There you go. Which 1985 Talking Heads album was their commercial breakthrough? Yeah, I don't really know album names. This one I will probably have heard of. Speaking tongues like barely. But which band released the song Bittersweet Symphony in 1997? Was that Queensryche? No, The Verve. Wrong. Oops, I put this in the wrong pile. Wow, it's neck and neck here, guys. I think I might be like 1 or 2 ahead. Yeah, I'm ahead. That's thicker. Let's do 5 more, and then we'll see if I won here. Which band had hits in the 1990s with Pretty Fly for a White Guy and Why Don't You Get a Job? Oh man, what was that? Gosh. Sometimes, I can hear that song, I can see the video. And sometimes these kind of questions, like, this is a band who I have not thought of or seen in probably 25, 30 years. But sometimes they, those kinds of things will pop into your head from, some neuron, like way in the back of your brain. And other times, oh man, it's like on the tip of, it's not quite on the tip of my tongue, but it's close, like I can see these dudes. Shoot, I don't think I can get it. The Offspring, yeah. They were pretty big, so. Alright, I need to get, that's 1. I'm going to do 4 more. With whom did Paul McCartney collaborate to produce Ebony and Ivory? That, of course, was Michael Jackson. Son of a gun, no. Ebony and Ivory was Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney's song, but that says produced, so that is why it's Stevie Wonder, and I got that wrong. Oh man, that's 2. 3 left. Which legendary producer collaborated with Madonna to produce Like a Virgin? Oh man, I don't know producers. Yeah, Nile Rodgers. Never even heard of him. That's 3. We got 2 more to go. Gosh, I think I might have just lost. It's neck and neck. I feel like it's a dead tie right now. All right, when did Nile Rodgers' band? Funny, he was on the previous question. Chic break up. Oh God, this is a total guess job. I'm gonna guess. Well, if he was producing Madonna, maybe it was like before then. Like a version was 1984, I think. So I'm gonna say 1983. Oh, wow, that was lucky. Okay, I think this is the last one. Last one. What was a surprise hit for the B-52s? I want to say Love Shack. Yes. It's gotta be Love Shack or, what did they, something about, did they do Pink Cadillac? No, that's a different song. Man, Rock Lobster was another big one. Alright, I think I might have pulled it out with those last two guys. Oh wow, yeah, I think I got two more in this. This is me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for the incorrect answer pile. So my guess is there are going to be 17 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I won by 1, you guys. I got those last 2. Wow. What a battle. Well, alright, well, I'll put this thing here in the kind of backwards oriented card in case I decide to play this again, but, you know, we got about a third of the way through there in, you know, just one video here, so this is not a lot of cards. I mean, you know that, right? Like, because it's only this thick, but like a box of Trivial Pursuit cards is like this long. But maybe we'll come back and play some more of those. I actually thought that was pretty fun. If we have any requests for that, maybe I'll do it again. But that's what we got for today, folks. I hope that you enjoyed the video here, and yeah, we'll probably see y'all next time with some cards of some kind. And hope you're all doing well. Alright, see you later.